Hello, guys. I hope that you're doing well. It was a pleasure for me to meet you on Monday, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again next week. So, you have just read an article about Maryland, and you also watched a YouTube video. I want you now to practice. So, we talked about the conclusion on Monday. I told you that you would have to write advice in the conclusion. So, now I want you to practice writing body paragraphs for an informative text. I believe you have learned how to write an informative text already this year, but we are going to review together to make sure that you master and understand how to write an informative piece. Remember that the goal of the informative text is to inform, is to teach your readers new things. It's based on facts, not on opinions. So you have to make sure that everything that you say is true. You will take your information in text and in videos. And you always have to be very careful when you write your text to not copy from the text that you read. So you have to put the information in your own words. That can be challenging sometimes, but it is very, very, very important to put all information in your own words, because if you copy someone else's words, you will be penalized. So that explains the introduction, and we are going to skip this part for today and only focus on the body paragraphs, as I'm going to ask you to use the information about Maryland and write one body paragraph. When it's time to write the body paragraphs, you have previously announced in your introduction what you will talk about in the body paragraphs. So each, because you will have to write two body paragraphs, but for today just one. So each paragraph has to have one main idea. So if you wish to talk about apples, then in your paragraph you focus about apples only. Okay, so I don't want to read about pears or bananas or other fruits. If your first paragraph is about apples, you write about apples only. Okay. For the Maryland situation paragraph that I want you to write today, I want you to tell me about the actual situation of Maryland. Is it closed? Is it open? Okay, what's with the animals? So I want you to just tell your readers what is going on in Maryland. So that's the main idea of your paragraph. Inform your readers about the situation there. Okay, you have to use the simple present tense when you write an informative text. Okay, and make sure that you use evidence, that you use facts, examples, and so on. We talked about the conclusion before. So I told you to use the simple present. So that's the verb tense that I'm going to look at when I grade your exam. So I want to make sure that you master the use of simple present tense. You may use transition words also when you write a text. Okay, so you can use also, in addition, moreover, additionally, in your paragraph whenever you want to add new pieces of information. That being said, if we go back to the body paragraph, as I said before, I want you today to write a text between 75 and 100 words explaining what the situation in Maryland is. It's a task that I want you to do individually. I want to see how you write and what you can do. At the end of the class, you will give your text to the subteacher, who will give it to me. And then I will be able to give you feedback and help you improve for the exam. Thank you.